Young people must vote EFF because our message is simple. If the old people fought for political power and freedom in 1994, or rather voted for that, we now have an opportunity to vote for economic power. Because we are saying, if I don't have a job, it's useless for me to go and vote. If the political power can't give me free education, what use is that political power? If the political power can't give me resources for my business, if I'm a young entrepreneur, that political power is useless. So we are saying, 1994, our elders fought for political power. But now we want economic power. We want jobs for youth. We want land. We want load shedding to end.
So I think there's a difference between speaking with people or and also speaking to people, right? And I think I found that with the politics of Rise and Shine, it's actually speaking with people and not speaking to people, right? And for the longest time, and I want to put context there, I think we've seen a lot of young people actually staying away from mainstream politics because, number one, we felt that like the voice of young people is actually not represented. While you might have young people, actually some young people being active in political parties, they're actually active in youth structures, so they're relegated to youth structures, and they're not necessarily part of the decision-making table.
The NFP, in its 15-point manifesto, in every single point, the youth are really integrated into those points. We are the only party that is ensuring that really we go to the young people, we bring them on board to make sure that they're represented, because we need to have our own voices to be heard. And we cannot send people to do that job for us, but we need to be the ones who are speaking for ourselves as young people. So I do believe that young people have a home within the National Freedom Party, and that's why they should vote NFP.
We have experienced 30 years of this uncaring government. Recently, I've been touring the Eastern Cape, and the situation is dire. The DA is not promising you heaven on earth, but we are giving you 7 apex priorities. We promise to create jobs. We promise to take you out of the poverty line. And do not just take our words, but look at where we're going. I think that young people in 1994 might have voted for their freedom. But in 2024, we have to vote for our survival, because the choice is very simple. Do we continue to die, or do we vote for a prosperous future that can be able to uplift all of us?
But why is it important to vote for the African Transformation Movement? Is because as the ATM, we are saying we want to transform the economy. We are saying we want not only to produce job seekers, but we want to produce job creators. We want to reindustrialize the economy by opening and reopening factories. We are saying we want a farming revolution. In every district where there is arable land, we are saying there must be a farm. We have land and people are already farming. However, our government is not doing enough in ensuring that the youth becomes participants in those farms. But lastly, we're also saying we want to nationalize mines, because the mines belong to the state. The mines must benefit the people who live next to the mines. We cannot have people in Mpumalanga not benefiting from the coal that they produce in their own province.